To access free topic sheets, worksheets, or to book an online class, visit ilearneasy.co.uk. Go. Go. I go to work. Do. Do. Do your homework. To. To. He went to the shop. Of. Of. It's a piece of cake. In. In. The ball is in the box. On. On. A cat is on the box. Up. Up. I look up to the sky. At. At. She is hard at work. By. By. I travel by car. As. As. Leave it as it is. It. It. It looks beautiful. An. An. I ate an apple. My. My. That is my house. The. The. The dog is cute. And. And. It is blue and red. All. All. He ate all the sweets. Full. Full. The box is full. You. You. You are great. But. But. It's nice but pricey. He. He. He is tall. She. She. She is at school. One. One. Read page 1. Man. Man. He is a grown man. Day, day. Have a nice day. I. He is blind in one eye. New, new. I have a new bag. Own, own. Your life is your own. Old, old. Tom is an old man. Big, big. That tree is big. Now, now. I am free now. Few, few. I have a few friends. Bad, bad. Junk food is bad. Four, four. He is late for work. Have, have. Do you have a pet? This, this. This is my new car. That, that. That is a nice dress. These, these. These are my pets. Them, them. I spoke to them. There, there. That is their house. There, there. My house is over there. Into, into. He drove into a tree. Those, those. Those are my shoes. Over, over. Jump over the fence. With, with. Leave it with me. Walk, walk. I walk to school. Talk, talk. She talks a lot. From, from. I am from London. Able, able. She is very able. Same, same. They look the same. Towel, towel. The towel is grey. Next, next. I'll see you next week. Table, table. The table is brown. High, high. Our hopes are high. Fact, fact. That is a fact. Book, book. Kim reads a book. Food, food. What food do you like? Work, work. I work as a nurse. Feel, feel. They feel excited. Time, time. What time is it? Week, week. I'll pay you next week. Year, year. It rained a lot this year. Hand, hand. Do you need a hand? Place, place. Is this the right place? Person, person. He's not a cat person. Woman, woman. She is a smart woman. Child, child. She has a child. Thing, thing. What's that thing? Group, group. That's a group of birds. Case, case. The case is closed. Problem, problem. What is the problem? House, house. His house is huge. Number, number. 2 is a number. Come, come. Come to my house. Good, good. Have a good day. First, first. He came first place. Last, last. I moved last year. Great, great. He is a great runner. Out, out. Get out of here. Other, other. I saw her the other day. Another, another. I'll make another cake. Little, little. It took a little while. Right, right. That is the right answer. Different, different. You look different. Happy, happy. They are happy. Important, important. It is important news. Public, public. It is a public bus. Much, much. It costs too much. About, about. What's the story about? Here, here. They live here. After, after. I'll see you after work. Tour, tour. They went on a tour. Score, score. What is the final score? Before, before. He left the day before. Law, law. Don't break the law. Why? Why? Why are you angry? Shoe, shoe. The shoe is dirty. door, door. Open the front door. Well, well. I wish you well. Hair, hair. My hair is long. Here, here. Can you hear me? Bird, bird. The bird can fly. Measure, measure. Measure the box. Yellow, yellow. I like the color yellow. Cheese, cheese. The cheese is tasty. Spring, spring. The flowers bloom in spring. Summer, summer. Summer is a season. Autumn, autumn. The leaves fall in autumn. Winter, winter. It snows in winter. Grin, grin. Harry has a huge grin on his face. Analyze, analyze. They must analyze the data and prepare a report. Justify, justify. You must justify your actions. Attic, attic. He keeps all his old toys in the attic. Achieve, achieve. You must work hard to achieve your goals. Keen, keen. Tina was keen to help her friend. Loyal, loyal. They remained loyal to each other. Youth, youth. He spent his youth in foster care. Issue, issue. They always worked through their issues. Doubt, doubt. I doubt she will be on time to the meeting. Audible, audible. Her voice was barely audible. Benefit, benefit. Regular exercise has many benefits. discuss, discuss. We will discuss new business ideas. Balance, balance. He lost his balance and fell from the tree. Applaud, applaud. Everyone stood to applaud the performance. Honest, honest. He is a very honest man. Average, average. Her exam score was above average. Attitude, attitude. Kim has a bad attitude. Convince, convince. Tom convinced me that the story was true. Gather, gather. Every evening, the children gather their toys. Fiction, fiction. Daniel enjoys reading historical fiction. Non-fiction, non-fiction. She is the author of a non-fiction book. Confirm, confirm. Can you confirm the date of the wedding? Approve, approve. I don't approve of drinking alcohol or smoking. Disapprove, disapprove. He was worried that his parents would disapprove. Candidate, candidate. Linda was the best candidate for the job. Athlete, athlete. He is a talented athlete. Duration, duration. The average duration of a university course is 4 years. Authentic, authentic. I can prepare an authentic Italian meal. Obstacle, obstacle. You have to overcome obstacles in order to succeed. Disease, disease. She suffers from a rare genetic disease. Delegate, delegate. She was reluctant to delegate authority. Hesitate, hesitate. Don't hesitate to ask me for help. Important. Important. It is important to always remain hopeful. Tragic. Tragic. They all died in a tragic car accident. Stench. Stench. The stench of rotting fish was unbearable. Quench. Quench. This will quench your thirst. Reward. Reward. They deserve a reward for their hard work. Rumor. Rumor. The rumor turned out to be false. Lawful. Lawful. They are the lawful owners of the house. Unlawful. Unlawful. The sale of alcohol to minors is unlawful. Cottage. Cottage. They rented a cottage for the weekend. Mansion. Mansion. The mansion was for sale. Warning. Warning. She saw the red warning light. Criminal. Criminal. They arrested the criminal last night. Victim. Victim. One of the victims survived the accident. Retain. Retain. A landlord can retain part of your deposit if you break the lease. Legal. Legal. She will take legal action. Fraud. Fraud. Committing fraud is a criminal offence. Extortionate. Extortionate. It is extortionate to buy anything at the moment. Hasty. Hasty. Don't make any hasty decisions. Assist. Assist. I can assist you with the payment. Superficial. Superficial. The storm caused some superficial damage to the houses. Rash. rash. The cream can cause an itchy rash. Garment, garment. That is a waterproof garment. Increase, increase. Prices will increase by 5% next month. Decrease, decrease. Sales might decrease by 10% this year. Insist, insist. I will come to the party if you insist. Exceed, exceed. The number of guests must not exceed 50. Mystery, mystery. The whole situation is a complete mystery. Intelligent, intelligent. He is very intelligent. Concentrate, concentrate. She couldn't concentrate on her homework. Leisure, leisure. Reading is a popular leisure activity. Proud, proud. He was too proud to ask for help. Need, need. You need to knead the dough for 5 minutes. Numb, numb. My hands have gone numb from the cold. Petition, petition. I signed the petition for a new community centre. Dwell, dwell. Don't dwell on the past. Polish, polish. The polish makes the floor appear shiny. Varnish, varnish. They coated the doors with dark varnish. Implement, implement. The city council will implement the changes. Success, success. His success was due to his hard work. Effective, effective. Effective communication is very important. Revise, revise. I need to revise the topic notes for the exam. Fracture, fracture. The fall resulted in a wrist fracture. inherit, inherit. He will inherit the business from his father. Remedy, remedy. Water and plenty of rest is a remedy for a common cold. Fascinating, fascinating. The documentary was very fascinating. Determine, determine. We need to determine what happened. Emotion, emotion. He showed no emotion. Request, request. You must request holiday leave in advance. Digest, digest. Walking after a meal can help to digest food. Value, value. You can get good value at their shop. Technique, technique. She uses a special technique to make the bread. Deliver, deliver. The court will deliver its verdict today. Tour, tour. They gave us a tour around the city. Repeat, repeat. Repeat the words after me. Survive, survive. The best adapted animals will survive. Suitable, suitable. The candidate was not suitable for the job. Profit, profit. They made a profit of £1 million last year. Safe, safe. Keep the house key safe. Dangerous, dangerous. It is dangerous to walk alone at night. Recommend, recommend. I recommend visiting London. Policy, policy. Always check the terms of your policy. Comparison, comparison. He made a comparison of the studies about poverty. Organize, organize. You need to learn to organize better. Investigate, investigate. We went outside to investigate the noise. Departure, departure. They announced the time of the plane's departure. Consumer. Consumer. As a consumer, I try to only buy essential items. Unique. Unique. Each person's signature is unique. Yearn. Yearn. They all yearn for peace and prosperity. Abstruse. Her writing is filled with abstruse vocabulary, making it difficult to understand. Acumen. Acumen. The lawyer's legal acumen was evident in his ability to easily navigate complex cases. Adamant. Adamant. He was adamant about not attending the meeting, despite what his colleague said. Alacrity. Alacrity. They accepted the invitation with alacrity. Ambivalent. Ambivalent. James has an ambivalent relationship with his family. Anomaly. Anomaly. The computer's software detected an anomaly caused by a virus. Apropos. Apropos. Her choice of music during the party was apropos, creating an enjoyable atmosphere. Articulate. Articulate. She was able to articulate her ideas clearly during the meeting. Assiduous. Assiduous. Tom took an assiduous approach to training, practicing every day to perfect his technique. Atrocious. Atrocious. The weather was atrocious, with heavy rain and very strong winds. Bellicose. Bellicose. The leader's bellicose remarks were intended to show strength to the opposition. Benevolent. Benevolent. The benevolent charity donated thousands of pounds to help rebuild the school after the disaster. Boisterous. Boisterous. The boisterous laughter of the children echoed through the classroom. Cacophony. Cacophony. The cacophony of voices in the busy cafe made it hard for her to concentrate on her book. Capricious. Capricious. The children's capricious behavior made it difficult for their parents to maintain a routine. Chicanery. Chicanery. I began to suspect his chicanery as he often made promises he had no intentions of keeping. Clandestine. Clandestine. the spies held a clandestine meeting to discuss their next move. Cogent. Cogent. Her cogent explanation of the complex theory made it easy for the students to understand. Commensurate. Commensurate. Lynn is looking for a salary that is commensurate with her skills and experience. Conciliatory. Conciliatory. The mayor's conciliatory speech helped to ease tensions and unite residents. Conflagration. Conflagration. The firefighters struggled for hours to control the conflagration. Contrite. Contrite. Kim felt contrite for missing her best friend's birthday. Corroborate. Corroborate. The evidence gathered at the crime scene was enough to corroborate the detective's theory of events. Cursory. Cursory. She gave a cursory glance at the assignment before submitting it, missing several critical errors. Definitive. Definitive. After much deliberation, the jury reached a definitive verdict, convicting the defendant of all charges. Denigrate. Denigrate. It is unfair to denigrate someone's character based on unverified information. Diaphanous. Diaphanous. The curtains were made of a diaphanous fabric, allowing the light to filter into the room. Disparate. Disparate. Their opinions on the matter were so disparate that it seemed impossible to reach an agreement. Dissonance. Dissonance. There is a noticeable dissonance between your words and actions, which leads people to question your sincerity. Ebullient. Ebullient. Sam's ebullient laughter echoed across the room. Eclectic. Eclectic. The restaurant's menu is eclectic, offering dishes from a variety of cuisines. Effervescent. Effervescent. Sarah's effervescent personality was infectious. Enervate. Enervate. The constant stress of the job seemed to enervate him. Envisage. Envisage. It's difficult to envisage the full impact of climate change, but scientists predict increasingly severe weather patterns. Ephemeral. Ephemeral. The ephemeral beauty of a flower in bloom reminds me of the fleeting nature of life itself. Equanimity. Equanimity. Despite the chaos around him, he handled the crisis with remarkable equanimity. Eradicate. Eradicate. The charity works tirelessly to eradicate hunger, providing food and resources to impoverished communities. Exacerbate. Exacerbate. Arguments only exacerbate relationships, making it harder to find a resolution. Exasperate. Exasperate. His constant nagging began to exasperate his family. Exculpate. Exculpate. The new evidence helped to exculpate the defendant, providing his absence at the scene of the crime. Exonerate. Exonerate. Her alibi was solid enough to exonerate her. Fastidious. Fastidious. My mum is so fastidious about cleanliness that she insists on wiping down every surface. Fecund. Fecund. Their huge garden was incredibly fecund. Flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. They were flabbergasted when they found out they had won the lottery. Flagrant. Flagrant. His flagrant disregard for the rules led him to being kicked off the team. Garrulous. Garrulous. The garrulous old man told us stories about his youth. Harangue. Harangue. The store manager listened politely to the customer's harangue but ignored him. Hegemony. Hegemony. It is difficult to challenge the state's hegemony. Impecunious. Impecunious. The impecunious writer struggled to pay her bills while working on her novel. Inculpate. Inculpate. They found out that someone had planted the gun in order to inculpate the defendant. Indefatigable. Indefatigable. His indefatigable enthusiasm for teaching inspired his students, who were always eager to learn. Ineffable. Ineffable. The beauty of the sunset over the mountains was ineffable, leaving me in awe. Ingenuous. Ingenuous. The child's ingenuous excitement about the simple things in life was refreshing to witness. Inimical. Inimical. The constant pressure at work was inimical to her health, leading to constant stress and exhaustion. Inscrutable. Inscrutable. The man's inscrutable expression made it impossible to tell whether he was happy or sad. Intransigent. Intransigent. The leaders were intransigent in their positions, preventing any progress in the peace talks. Intrepid. Intrepid. Despite the treacherous weather conditions, the intrepid hikers completed their hike. Irascible. Irascible. Linda's irascible temper often led to conflicts at work, especially during stressful situations. Jovial. Jovial. My jovial personality makes everyone feel welcome and at ease. Lethargic. Lethargic. After revising all night, I felt too lethargic to focus during my classes the next day. Loquacious. Loquacious. Although very quiet at first, she became more loquacious once she felt comfortable with the group. Lugubrious. Lugubrious. His lugubrious expression suggested he was burdened by some heavy grief. Mellifluous. Mellifluous. Sophie's mellifluous voice enchanted everyone in the room. Magnificent. Magnificent. John was known for his magnificent nature, often giving vast amounts of money to charity. Nefarious. Nefarious. The police uncovered the nefarious activities of the criminal gang. Noxious. Noxious. Her noxious attitude towards her colleagues made the office atmosphere tense. Obfuscate. Obfuscate. She used a series of legal terms to obfuscate the simple facts of the case. Obsequious. Obsequious. Jane's obsequious behavior towards her boss made everyone uncomfortable. Onerous. Onerous. The onerous workload during tax season left the accountants exhausted. Opulent. Opulent. Linda arrived at the party in an opulent gown that shimmered under the lights. Pernicious. Pernicious. The rise of fake news has had a pernicious impact on public trust in the media. Polemical. Polemical. His polemical speech against the government's policies was met with great criticism. Prevaricate. Prevaricate. Instead of answering directly, she chose to prevaricate, hoping the question would be dropped. Proclivity. Proclivity. Josh's proclivity for taking risks often leads him to making bold decisions in business. Profligate. Profligate. Instead of saving for the future, he led a profligate life, indulging in every whim without considering the consequences. Quixotic. Quixotic. He had a quixotic belief that one day he could cure all the world's diseases. Recalcitrant. Recalcitrant. The recalcitrant customer refused to pay the bill, arguing with the staff over every charge. Recondite. Recondite. The teacher's recondite lecture on quantum physics was tough for most students to understand. Redolent. redolent. The air in the garden was redolent with the scent of freshly cut grass. Sagacious. Sagacious. She was a sagacious investor, always able to spot opportunities others overlooked. Soporific. Soporific. Her soporific story put me to sleep almost instantly. Stentorian. Stentorian. The stentorious tones of the announcer filled the stadium. Substantial. Substantial. He received a substantial amount of praise for his innovative solution to the problem. Supercilious. Supercilious. Lee gave a supercilious smile when he won the competition. Sycophant. Sycophant. Tina was tired of dealing with sycophants who were eager to please her for their own gain. Tantamount. Tantamount. Her refusal to apologize was tantamount to admitting her guilt. Trepidation. Trepidation. The children looked at the roller coaster with trepidation, unsure whether they should go on or not. Truncate. Truncate. The editor had to truncate the article in order to fit it into the magazine's limited space. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. The smell of fresh coffee is ubiquitous in the office every morning. Unctuous. Unctuous. They could tell his apology was unctuous, just a way to get out of trouble without any genuine remorse. Vehement. Vehement. The debate became vehement, with both sides passionately arguing their points. Venerable. Venerable. The venerable elder shared stories of the village's history. Veracity. Veracity. He doubted the veracity of the rumor, knowing that it wasn't based on facts. Vexatious. Vexatious. She found the endless paperwork at her new job to be utterly vexatious. Vicarious. Vicarious. The parents felt vicarious joy when their son won the championship, even though they weren't athletes themselves. Vituperative. Vituperative. Tom was known for his vituperative emails, often lashing out at his colleagues over the smallest mistakes. Vociferous. Vociferous. Her vociferous objections to the plan made it clear that she was deeply opposed to the idea. Wheedle. Wheedle. The child attempted to wheedle an extra hour of screen time by promising to do her chores later. Wistful. Kim gave a wistful smile as she looked at the old photos, remembering the days when life seemed simpler. Zealous. Zealous. His zealous enthusiasm for the new project was contagious, motivating the entire team to get on board. Zephyr. Zephyr. She enjoyed walking along the beach, feeling the soft zephyr on her face.